I'm Lieutenant Senior Grade Jack H. Taylor, U.S. Navy, from Hollywood, California. Believe it or not, this is the first time I've ever been in the movies. I've been working overseas in occupied countries in the Balkans for 18 months. In October 44, I was the first Allied officer to drop into Austria. I was captured December 1st by the Gestapo, severely beaten, even though I was in uniform, severely beaten and considered as a non-prisoner of war. I was taken to Vienna prison, where I was held for 4 months. When the Russians neared Vienna, I was taken to this Mauthausen concentration lager, an extermination camp, the worst in Germany, where we have been starving and beaten and killed. Fortunately, my turn hadn't come. 2 American officers, at least, have been executed here. Here is the insignia of one, a U.S. naval officer, and here is his dog tag. Here is the Army officer, executed by gas in this locker. There were
How many ways do they execute them?
5 or 6 ways: by gas, by shooting, by beating, that is, beating with clubs, by, that is, standing out in the snow naked for 48 hours and having cold water thrown on them in the middle of winter, starvation, dogs, and pushing over a 100-foot cliff. This is all true, has been seen, and is now being recorded.
You get that uniform you have on.
This uniform, I came here in uniform, but it was taken away from me, and this was substituted with my number in USA. I have been condemned to death as another American, also in this camp, but fortunately the 11th Armored Division has come through and saved us in time.
Dachau, Factory of Horrors. Dachau, near München, one of the oldest of the Nazi prison camps. It is known that from 1941 to 1944, up to 30,000 people were entombed here at one time, and 30,000 were present when the Allies reached Dachau. The Nazis said it was a prison for political dissenters, habitual criminals, and religious enthusiasts. When these scenes were filmed, over 1,600 priests, representing many denominations, still remained alive. They came from Germany, Poland, Czechoslovakia, France, and Holland. Incoming prison trains arrived, carrying more dead than living. Here is what the camera crew found inside.
Heute, den 24. April 1945, spricht die Chefärztin vom Frauenlager, Konzentrationslager
Speech of the woman
Bergen-Belsen.
doctor at concentration camp Bergen-Belsen, 24th of April, 1945. This is the doctor in charge of the female section of the concentration camp Bergen-Belsen. She was a prisoner at this camp.
Dass man hat uns Häftlinge in einen schmutzigen, verlausten Lager auf der Erde geschmissen, Tausende auf eine nur Erde, ohne Decken, ohne
She
Stube,
says,
ohne Betten.
there were no covers, straw stacks, or beds of any kind. Persons had to lie directly on the ground. They were given 1/12 of a loaf of bread and some watery soup daily. Almost 75% of the people were bloated from hunger. An epidemic of typhus broke out. 250 women and thousands of men died daily. In the men's camp, they cut out liver, heart, and other parts of the dead and ate them.
Das bei den Männern haben sogar die Männer von den Toten Leber, Herz und andere Teile des Körpers ausgeschnitten und aufgefressen. Man wollte uns keine Medikamente geben und die SS-Männer hatten das ganze Jahr aufgesammelt. Essen, welches wurde vom Roten Kreuz für uns Häftlinge geschickt. Und 2 Tage früher, bevor die britische Armee gekommen ist,
no medicines were available because the SS men had collected everything. 2 days before the British Army came, the first Red Cross food was distributed. 2 months before, 150 kilograms of chocolate had been sent to the children of the camp. 10 kilograms were distributed. The rest the commandant kept for himself and used it as barter to his personal advantage.
Wir können nur eins sagen, mit uns hat man verschiedene Experimente gemacht. Die Sanitäter und Ärzte haben auf Häftlinge Spritzen gemacht, zum Beispiel 20 Kubikzentimeter Benzin intravenös gespritzt, so dass nach ein paar Minuten ist der Mensch gestorben. Auf solche Weise hat man auf uns experimentiert. Man hat Frauen genommen, junge, 19-jährige, schöne Frauen, und war denen verschiedene gynäkologische Operationen.
She adds that various medical experiments were made on the prisoners. Doctors gave some of them intravenous injections of 20 cubic centimeters of benzene, which caused the victims to die. She concludes by saying that sterilizations and other gynecological experiments were performed on 19-year-old girls.
Dass endlich der Tag gekommen ist und uns freigemacht.